Good afternoon, guys. I believe you've get this image downloaded and you'll be able to load it to ArcGIS like I explained yesterday. So sorry, we will not be meeting today again. So it will still be a virtual class. That's due to the schedule from the organizer of the EDSA cad2025. They said GIS class will not be holding. And I look at it from all that we have left to cover. It's necessary that I come again with another virtual class. So today we'll be looking at digitizing, and we'll be digitizing buildings, and then we'll be concurrently using the various tools for digitizing this. So in Abuja we have a lot of complex building, and then all this complexity requires different levels of different tools that can be used for it. So just like we created a future class yesterday, we'll be creating that of building, but you will be the one doing that. So I already have mine created here. I created it as residential, and then we'll be using that to drive. Imported it, so we'll be using it to georeference and digitize. Sorry, I said georeference. So if you look at this building very well, we will understand that this building has different shapes. Okay, so when you see the shapes, you will know which tool is good for. So when we come to start editor, which is already still start, and then you come here. Sorry, we have to stop editing first in order to see this comes in. Yeah, so we're going for residential now. So when we come here, we're going to see residential. All right. So once residential is checked, we have tools down here. We have polygon tools, we have right angle tool, we have cycle, we have ellipse, we have freehand and auto complete polygon, auto complete. So we'll be using some of these tools to digitize this. Now if it's just anyone and he wants to, he wants to just have, he will use polygon, for example, to just bring this without considering the shape. But polygon, you have to make all the point yourself. Okay, so if it's someone, he will just say this is what he's gonna do. Okay, and then that's that for that, and nobody will question it. But I want to come up with the real shape of this building. So the best way to do that is to use a rectangle tool. So I'm going to click on rectangle tool, and then you see I'm going to follow this very well. So we have this to here, then we're going to have this to here. So you see I created two rectangle bar. Then when I right click, I'll click on this tool first, this edit tool, then left click and then draw it towards this direction. So you see that it highlighted this. So I'll go to editor and I'm going to click on merge, then I'll click on OK. So once I click, you see that the shape comes out. So this tool gives you an accurate measurement of this size to this side and all that. So if you come to this direction that has so many varieties of those buildings with that shape, the best tool that can help you do that will be the rectangle tool. You click once, you click the second time, then you drag without you remove your hand from the mouse. Then when you bring it to where you want, you click, then you do the same thing for here too, then you drag. Now when you click this point and highlight it, you just click on this place on the editor and then come to merge, then you click on merge. So you can see. And then also there another thing you can do, you can right click and copy this. Since it's the same thing as this, then you right click and paste. Yes, once you paste, you drag it and but you see that this one shifted to the left. So we can either, well, it won't work, so let's leave it. So you only apply this when it's of the same size. So let's bring this back to where it was. So if this is the same as up, the up one, when we paste it, we can copy it and take it up. So you see that they are merging. So when I right click, copy, right, and paste, if I see any building that has the same shape as that, after pasting, I can take it there. So I'm not seeing any building with that, so let's just remove this. Okay, so you can also do that as well. Okay, you can do that as well. So we'll continue with digitizing. So let's use polygon now to do the same thing. So in polygon, you have to be the judge of it. So you see, you'll be clicking every point yourself. You see that it's not really straight, but if I use rectangle, I will get a better result to this. You see? And in just few clicks, I have been able to create it with a very good accuracy. So basically, this is how you can digitize. I'm trying to look for a complicated building. Buildings like this with rectangle tool, all you need to do is just click this, click rectangle tool, and just do like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So in a matter of minutes, I will have digitized at least 10. But when you're using polygon, you have to click 4 points. So you see, and then it has a nice look, right? So basically, this is how you can use the polygon tool. I'm trying to look for a complicated building, but let's practicalize that first one again. Under district 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And don't forget, we can also copy this also. Can copy it like we did before. So you see, don't forget, you can also copy. So basically, this is how you can use the rectangle tool for digitizing. All right. It's fast and it gives you a better result. You can see within the short period of time how many buildings have digitized. So let me look for a complicated building so that we will uh, do it together, and then I'll leave you guys to it. So now, example of some of the things. Now we have this kind of building where you cannot use polygon to get the shape as you want. So we have this one. You see that there's an open air and then there is a stadium. It's a football pitch inside. I don't know where this is stadium. Let's zoom it up so that we can see. Okay, okay, luxury stitches. Hillside school. So this, I think this is a school. Now let's use polygon and try it and see what we're going to get. So with polygon, we have to go like this, go like this, go like this, go like this, and complete. But we've covered everywhere. We don't have we don't have the opening that have the pitch inside. But with rectangle, I will just select 1, 2, take it like this. 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 So you see, when I select all of them, I will have the air opening that still consists of this pitch, which we can still digitize the pitch out on its own. All right. So the rectangle tool has a valuable application to open air buildings and quite number of others. So this tool should be your go-to tool when you're using this kind of thing. I'm not saying polygon is not a good tool. I'm saying depending on what you're using this for, you should be able to decide. So you see, we still have the openings that was meant for it. So by the time you do this, you understand more on its application. We have this also. What is this? I think this should be school from what I'm seeing. So let's Nigerian Egypt International. So if we zoom this very well, we're going to see that we have this. All right. Then we have something like this from what I'm seeing. So I'm just going to go like this. So more like I'm creating series of rectangles. You will see when I am done, you will see what comes out of this that I have done. I'm trying to make sure that every part of this is really covered. Now, let's select this so that you see the beauty of what we have done so far. So do you now see? If we move this one side, we will see that this what we did comes out with exactly the shape that we are seeing on ground. So can you see? So let's remove this in the middle so that you see what I'm saying. So can you now see? We came out with the building as we have it over there. And this is only possible with the rectangle tool. Now the circular tool comes handy when you have a kind of round ball, like let me say the instance of the central mosque in Abuja, but I don't think that is inside this image. The national mosque, I'm not sure it's inside this image, I'm not sure. But if it is, you can use that on the national mosque and you have a very good result. But I don't think it's on this image. All right. So I believe these little things will help you to learn digitizing building using rectangle. And then I'm going to do one or two on polygon, which is the same thing when you look at it. Then that will end the class for today. Sorry, the image is quite heavy, and yeah, all right. So if you pick polygon, we know that we're going to do 1, 2. Then let's change it to, should we say cycle? Let's see if cycle will work, because I'm seeing it won't work. It will not work because this is an arc. Okay, it's supposed to be an arc. So cycle will not work. So let's just use the polygon. In polygon, you have to click. So let me see. So you see what polygon can do also. So you see, we didn't really ideally come up with exactly what it is, but we came up with the idea of what it representing on the ground. So polygon tool comes handy in its own way. You see now, this is looking more like a round stuff around here, which with the help of the polygon tool, we are getting an idea of what that is on the ground. Okay, so all of them are very handy and have various applications to which you can use them. You can use the polygon tool for any closed building, but in an instance where you have an openings up here, the polygon tool will not really be of much help to you. Well, others learner of GIS have argued that during my learning days, and then I left them to their belief. But then these tools are meant for different purposes. For you to stay strong on this, you need to research on the tool, like what really were S3 having in mind when they make each of these two, polygon, rectangle. Just try to know why they made them. I believe you may not really see directly, but you will have an idea or a blend of what was in their mind at the point of when they were creating this tool. What was it? Why? What is their drive in creating this tool? If one can do the whole thing, so try and find out for yourself. So, like I said, when you have an enclosed this thing, you see that we have this. So we can use polygon tool to do that, which you are seeing we are doing already. So it comes out right. So, but when you have something that is having uh hole inside, like interval, the roof where there is an opening, so it becomes hard for the polygon tools to assist. So in that, you refer to the rectangle tool. Alright, so thank you for tuning in and watching the virtual class. I believe you will go through the exercises, and then when we meet in class next week, we will continue. So tomorrow I will conclude on the digitizing class, so that when we meet, we'll continue with the last syllabus we have. All right. So we have a syllabus that is very important. So it's best we finish this digitizing so that when we meet, we can conclude the syllabus. All right. And so stay tuned.